Well, man, Lewis, welcome back to Chili's. Gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the RD Wolf Rogan show right here on MLB The Show 23. If you missed any of the episodes, I will you know that cracks me up.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Grichuk drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nationals leave one. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No. And up next for Los Angeles, Jake Fraley. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Wolf makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 1 down. RD Wolf digging in for the Nationals. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Great 90 right there. That up, baby.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Lifted in the air, right field. Betts snags it for the second out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Went down on strikes his first time through. And here it comes. And there's a strike. Shane Bieber, former 4th-round pick out of UC Santa Barbara. He's won a Cy Young Award, the pitching Triple Crown, and became the first pitcher in Cleveland history to win a Gold Glove. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that last one being the first one to win a Gold Glove with the great pitchers that they've had over time in Cleveland.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now it's going to be number 31. He's 0 for 1. Smash to the left side. They get the force. Out number 3. So the Nats leave a pair, and we're still knotted at 0. So 2 down. Michael Busch steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's out to center field. Wolf on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the RD Wolf will hit next. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce to third. Fair ball.
So
they stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Left field. Fraley makes the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals. 1 gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, RD Wolf.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
So it looks like Phil Brickwood is in. Now, Shane Bieber out. There's another
Swings and lines a
RD.
base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here we go.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here we go, folks. As always, we skip the presentation when they have that music. So we don't
1
get a
down.
copyright.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Busch. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Out to center. Wolf moving back for this one. Snags it on the run. 2 down. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning.
Yeah, here
up
comes
now for
the
Washington.
boss
R.D. Wolf. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Nobody on, but RD is here.
Burns back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Hey,
We kept RD in the yard.
I'll tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boo. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. Busch to second and 2. What a play. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. In the air, center field. Wolf moving under it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, R.D. Wolf.
RD now trying. 2 on.
Laser could be extra bases. Around third. 1 runs in. Coming around third is Soto. He scores as well. It's 3-2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
So Keibert Ruiz
0 for 1
now,
so far.
top of the third. The Nats up.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. That's the 3rd out. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Andy Pajes. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Line drive. Wolf makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the.
So here's the cleanup hitter, R.D. Wolf. This guy with light tower power. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
Here we go now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Lux jumps, throws, there for the out. Runner scores from third.
4-2.
Bottom of the inning, and now it's Gavin Lux. Swing at a ball lifted to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
already.
And next for LA, Andy Pajes. And a pitch. In the air out to center. Wolf on the move. Grabs it on the run. That is the inning. So 1 out with 2 aboard. R.D. Wolf digging in for the Nationals. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. And fouled off.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. That one hops against the fence. One runs in. Here comes the runner. Throw cut off to third. The tag out. But on the play, 2 runs cross the plate.
The triple is argued.
So 2 down. And now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch. That's towards center. Wolf racing over to make the catch. Dodgers go down. And now up for Washington, R.D. Wolf.
Hey, right guy, right place.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and forget it. He sends it out of here. Another one in his incredible season. It's 10-5.
That one gave RD the cycle there. Good gravy. RD has hit for the cycle.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the
There you have
reset
it.
button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And your final 10. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, R.D. Wolf.
So RD is here. Hit for the cycle
And he
last time.
deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Got it, nice job.
So RD gets aboard.
Hey, way to drive that. Nice hit, there you go.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball to first, could be 2. 1 at second. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good.
And now the big-time power threat, R.D. Wolf. Single to right at his first trip. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Runner around third. 1 runs in, heading for the plate. He'll score as well. It's 4-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out, runner at second. And here is C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Number 31 getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for him. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, R.D. Wolf.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And that one wrapped foul. One out and a runner at second.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Another knock
Lace down
for
the
RD.
line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's the third baseman, number 31. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. And a bunt towards third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. An error. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Flexen back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Hamilton sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, R.D. Wolf.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
So RD is ready here.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Fraley fires it to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
C.J. Cron digging in for the Nationals.
RD is ready.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Kicks and deals.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a 1-2. Good eye right there.
All right, one time, right
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
The count is full here. Gator Wallace on deck, but C.J. Cron.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Wolf rounds second on his way to third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 8-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an
RD.
RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling.
So next will be the
10-5
4-hole hitter for the
now.
Nationals, R.D. Wolf.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
RD is ready here, top of the 9th.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
So up next, C.J. Cron.
Cron just does not have anything going here. He is 0 for 4 today. Struck out.
The 0-1. Swing and a
Whoa,
line
gets a
drive,
base
base
knock.
hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. 2 down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Bounce to the left side. Senzel. And that is that. A couple of hits.
Well, this is the
There you
perfect
go,
way
folks.
to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
And your final 10-5. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
On 16 hits, one error, they left 8 runners on base.
There you have it, folks. Another episode of RD's journey comes to an end. I want to take a look at something, if we might, here real quick before we end episode. I do believe RD has beaten his RBI record as well. What's that one we want? Extras. I always have trouble trying to get this. This is particular statistics. MLB records. Here we go. So RD, 151 home runs, has not gotten there yet. Has beaten his hitting streak, now up to 77, was at 72. Runs batted in, where are we? RD, you see he's got 481 hits. He has the record there. Try to see where the RBI, or where the runs batted in is. There it is. Runs batted in, RD, 396 runs batted in last season. He's on his way there this season as well. But does he get there? That's the question. Does he get there? That is the question. Because we are in the month of July. With that being said, folks, we got a game on the road against the Arizona Diamondbacks for 3. And then the home run derby, which RD did not do well in the home run derby last season. We'll see what he does here. With that being said, folks, if you're new, scratch the claw marks on the bottom right. You speak up at a Wolfpack fan today. Sniff the bottom of the dollar icon, become part of the Kitchen Squad. You're not going to feel like it in the video as much. Oh, stay hungry, hungry like the wolf. Ooh, ah.